want to be able to learn from it, right? That's what we want. Jay, even us studs don't want BBL because, man, it just too many of these chicks got them, and it's like it's oversaturating the dating market.
This is not a pity page, y'all, but accountability hurts, and I know that's the first step. And I realized last night, y'all, I just had a moment, and I'm not one of those people that be crying for the camera and stuff, y'all, but I just had a moment, and I was like, bitch, you fucked up. First off, let me...
That's what's going to be a lot of these women, I think, sometime soon. Listen, it's already tough as it is in the world right now, but when you are a single mother and when your dating life completely sucks, you got to understand you're competing with other women. And these women, trust me, these women are all seeking the same type of men. They're all seeking the same type of men. You used to say, well, most of these women are searching for 30% of the same men. I think that number has shrunk to 25 to like maybe 20%. They're all searching for 20%, might be even lower than that now. These women have gotten highly delusional. That's why they're going to get BBLs, because they know they can't compete any other way. So why not say, hey, you know, I'm just like all the other women with big assets, right? They're all competing for the same type of men. The delusion is high. And once they realize that they're never going to achieve what they're looking for in the dating department, that's where the regret comes in. That's where the regret comes in.
Just say thank y'all. It was a lot of support from the men, and I'm not a pick me, but fellas, I do have to agree with Kevin Samuels because it hit me yesterday what he was talking about. And even though, y'all, I didn't like how Kevin was talking to women, and at first I was like, what you mean what I bring to the table? I am the table. No.
But that's how you have to talk to them. You have to talk to women like that. If you talk to them too nice, they're going to take advantage of that. Women do not respect nice tones in men. They don't. You have to talk to them in a stern manner, especially if they're not really used to that from men. They're used to dating men who are soft-spoken probably. They're not used to men talking to them directly. They're not used to that.
No, you're not. No, you're not. And that's okay. That's okay. Because I have to be honest with myself, y'all. And accountability. And it hurts. It hurts being honest with yourself, y'all. I'm not going to lie to you. This is not a pity page, y'all. But accountability hurts. And I know that's the first step.
She's speaking for majority of women. Accountability hurts the majority of women. This is why when you talk about accountability, they only want to have that conversation when it comes to men. Like, they only want men to be accountable. Have y'all noticed that? They only want men to be accountable for what they do and their mistakes and all that. It's always about men being accountable. You even got other men saying, you men need to be accountable, right? But they never want to talk about female accountability. That doesn't matter to these guys. All they want to do is make these women feel good. They don't want to hurt their feelings. You can't learn if everything is given to you in a soft tone, and like most people are not going to accept that. You got to understand, these women who would call into Kevin Samuels' show, they ain't used to dealing with no nice guys like that. They're used to dating men who, according to them, are narcissistic, rude, right? They only respect a stern tone. They don't respect somebody that's going to be soft-spoken and take it easy on. They're not going to respect that. They're going to manipulate that. Make sure y'all like the stream.
And I realized last night, y'all, I just had a moment, and I'm not one of those people that be crying for the camera and stuff, y'all, but I just had a moment, and I was like, bitch, you fucked up.
She has another video here. This is a little bit longer. All right.
Y'all, when I said I'm not the table, do not be confused, okay? Not meaning, y'all, that like I can't get a man, that a man wouldn't want me or something like that, y'all. When I said I'm not the table, like I realized, y'all, that's why I was crying yesterday, because it's like, what could I offer a man? Genuinely, I'm talking about take looks, take, you know what I'm saying, 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 take, you know what coochie, take a body, take all that stuff off the table. And at the end of the day, what could I offer man? I don't have nothing for you, baby. I really don't.
Again, that's the majority of women. They don't have it. You know, these women have been coddled for so long, man. They have been told by white feminists, especially I'm speaking directly now to you black women. You've been told by white feminists, white liberal feminists, that you don't have to do this and that. You can do for yourself. You know, you don't have to listen. And y'all soak that in because you wanted to soak that in. But what has happened? You embrace feminism. You embrace this resentment towards male authority. You resent patriarchy. But what you're seeing here is the breakdown of that ideology and how it is very flawed. Most, if not all, women should want a strong male leader of the household. That's why a lot of you heifers are stressed when you work every day. You're probably working 2 jobs. Bills are still crazy. You got children to deal with. Why would you want to do that on your own? Like, why? Is that even normal? Is that even normal? No, it is not normal. It's been normalized by the media. It's been normalized by, music, music too. Music, strong, independent woman do it. Like, it's been normalized that women take care of everybody. No, that's not normal. We need to unlearn that behavior. Women are supposed to be in a feminine role. They are supposed to teach your children culture. But if the women are out here twerking, if the women are 100% attention slowers, how are they going to teach their children anything? Look how they dress their children. They dress their sons like the men they date, and they dress their daughters just like them. That's how you destroy your culture, because that woman is going to be putting poison into their minds. And that's what you see happening.
I got trauma. I got motherfucking issues. I got mental health issues. I got a kid. I got some motherfucking debt. I don't have nothing to offer you. And who want that?
She right about that. But a lot of women should say that up front. You should tell these men that you're about to destroy psychologically, that you have issues. Because y'all got to understand, when women date men who have their shit together, who are very much so normal, and they know they themselves have issues, a lot of them are on medication, they're going to psychologically destroy that man. Look how many good men have been drugged through the mud due to these heifers. It's because these women have issues, but they never tell the guy that they're with, because they know he ain't going to want to deal with them. But, I don't know, though. I don't know. Some of you males are y'all so thirsty for these women. Y'all know they have all these issues, medication, some cocaine, and you will still deal with them. You'll still deal with them. Drunks, they love to drink, but that don't faze you. As long as you getting some every night, you don't care. Just pathetic.
Nobody. Because it's the same shit we be saying we don't want from men, right? And so, y'all, for me, I can't speak on other women. I can't speak on other men. This is not a relationship page. This is just therapy for me to be able to be vulnerable and share shit with people unedited. Because when I was making curated content in my nice ass apartment with my makeup and filters and all that shit, nobody was engaging. Oh, it's just another cute girl. She ain't fucking a rapper. She ain't on the shade room. Pass.
Well, that's interesting. So she was making content where she was all, put together, and nobody cared. So I hope that I'm not a conspiracy guy, okay? But I hope that what she's saying is genuine, and that she's not saying that for the engagement, right? She's not saying this because she wants people to watch her videos, right? Because it seems like she wasn't getting attention by trying to be like other women. Gee, I wonder why, right? We don't want we don't want all these women doing the same thing. We want women to be individuals. Like I want to see men be individuals. Too many of y'all trying to be like somebody else. Be yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
But hold on. But it also shows that these women have no personality of their own. They look at what other people do and they try to copy it, and it doesn't work.
And so, but yeah. So when I say I'm not the table, because I'm not. I'm just not. And to be honest with you, y'all, I'm not good at being in a relationship because a bitch like me just know how to use and manipulate men because I've been operating in survival for a very, very long time. And
this is why, once again, these women are not worth dating. They're not, their femininity has run out. Anybody telling you to make it work with these women are crazy. You know how strong of a personality you'd have to deal with these women? And it's not a badge of honor. Because I don't care how much game some of these guys have, they still struggle to deal with these women. Trust me. Because I've seen it. I've seen guys who you be like, you know, they very braggadocious, but you struggling, man. It was like this guy I worked with. He used to be a big time dope dealer, right? He went to jail for a while, got out. You know, he went, you know, to start, you know, working or whatnot where I was. And he bragged about all these women he got, right? Well, his main chick came up to the job. He went out there to talk to her. Next thing you know, he walks in holding his face because the girl done slapped him in his face. You know what I'm saying? You know, this guy, well-known guy, street dude, now this chick is younger than him. Because at the time, he's in his early 40s, I think. This was years ago. And this chick is slapping him in the face. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't want to have to deal with no toxic relationship from none of these mentally unstable women. That's why I say, you know, you got dudes out here who are bragging about sleeping with mentally unstable women. Like, are you serious? Y'all are bragging about sleeping with non-feminine, mentally unstable women. And then you say that us as men should deal with them too. Nah.
men taught me at a very young age that my body equaled survival, that I could use what I got to get what I want. I'm not blaming men for that because that's the route I chose because it was way easier than to go to college and sit there for 4 years and fucking stress. And now I'm like, well, damn, bitch, I'm older now. I'm a little heavier now. So, maybe I should have rethought them hot girl years. Or maybe if I was going to be a hot girl, I should have had a motherfucking exit strategy.
Yeah, you probably should have, man. Shout out to everybody that's here. What's good, Bronx? I see you. Shout out to Midnight R&B Edition. Appreciate that. Is my notification up there? What happens with these hot girl summers, man? Once you have all these hot girl summers, you done had your fair share of Dizzy. What's next, right? You still gonna go home alone. You gonna be sleeping alone, right? That's what's gonna happen. All right, appreciate that, Midnight R&B Chastity. Thank you. I just want to know what happens when those hot girl summers are done. You still gonna go home alone. You know, you gonna be back on Instagram and Facebook looking for a husband. You gonna be on the Pineapple Show looking for a husband. That's what those hot girl summers gonna get you, right? You gonna be back online looking for a husband. You gonna be back on Bumble, Hinge. You gonna be back on what's the other one? Black People Meet, looking for a husband. That's where you gonna be back. Are you gonna be back in the club? You gonna be going back to the club? Ain't no husband there. Ain't no husband.